from Australia. I'm Janene and we're here from another sunny day in Byron Bay. I'm with my friend Renaud. How are you doing this morning?
Good, pretty good.
So Renaud is from France.
That's right.
But you've been in Australia a while, no?
10 years now.
10 years.
Yeah.
Whoa. What do you miss the most about France? Is it food? Is it people?
I guess the family, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. The food is always nice to come back and have a little bit of French food, but you can find most of it here, and there's some amazing food in Australia.
Yeah.
Especially at the market.
Yeah. We've got a lot of markets around Byron Bay, lots of fresh,
That's
local, organic produce, eggs, ice cream, coffee, so many things.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So do you buy a lot of your food from the market?
Yeah, well, because I'm a Plasticarian, so it means that I don't buy plastic at all. I try not to buy plastic at all. So
really?
Yeah, so I have to go to the market and buy my fresh food and all that, and I try to be local as much as possible. So it's kind of the hippie vibes of Byron get to me.
Did that start in Byron?
Yeah, it started about 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw this documentary. I think it's called Bag It, where they show all the plastic in the ocean and all that, and then basically the only solution was to stop buying plastic.
Yeah.
So I tried that.
How was the transition?
It's really hard at first. You just don't know what to do, so you're missing a lot of stuff, and then slowly you realize that you can do it. Yeah.
I'm just thinking of all the things that we use that have
It's
plastic
amazing.
covering them, that like toothpaste.
Oh,
You know these things. It's
it's like the worst is when you look at a garbage from someone that just, let's say, shop at like Woolies or like a regular supermarket, and then you look the amount of trash that is actually built from that is amazing.
Yeah.
If you just shop at the market, the only thing you have is a few scraps that you put in the compost bin. So,
That's great.
Yeah,
That's really
I like
cool.
it.
So I guess 2 years down the track, you're an expert now. You know exactly what to buy.
It's starting sometimes you kind of like get lazy, and then and also like you can't control everything. Like you get stuff in the mail, and or people bring over stuff. Like I don't want to force people to do it. So when they come to my place, I don't judge. I don't say anything.
That's great, because I think that's one of the hardest things when you choose a kind of lifestyle. You can do it for yourself, but not pushing it on other people.
That's right. But I think a lot of people, when they come to my place, they realize what I was doing or what I'm doing. And then they say, oh, okay, maybe I'll try, never anymore, like no plastic bag anymore, or I try to, diminish these.
Yeah, for sure. Like you're an inspiration. People will hear what you do and they'll think, man, I'm going to try that
There's a lot of people doing it. Like there's a really good book from a girl in San Francisco. That was kind of like the start after Bag It. And there's a lot of people actually who inspired me to do that. So,
Great.
Yeah.
Well, congrats.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
I want to do it now. I'm ready.
Yeah, maybe. Well, try slowly. I think that's the key. Like if you just change everything in one go, then like it just becomes too much, and then you can't do it.
Yeah.
But you basically take one item at a time. So like first plastic bag. This is pointless.
Definitely.
It's very easy to get rid of it. And then slowly you start to say, okay, look, I don't buy these because I can buy another thing, and so on and so on. And then at the end, you just become like a freak like me, where you buy the wooden toothbrush.
Yes,
And
I bought one the other day and I love it. It's great.
Exactly. So
People are a little bit like, oh, what's this wood? What's going on?
Yeah, but it does work. So
Cool. But I'm thinking about clothes. A lot of clothes have plastic in them. You don't even know. You buy something, you think, oh, it says eco-friendly or organic, but it's got 20% plastic materials.
Yeah, you can't really do anything about that. So actually, maybe you can think the other way around. So you buy, like, let's say boat shorts, for example. They're made of plastic bottles. So that way you say, okay, well, we're recycling what is already out there. It's not really a solution because you still produce plastic bottles. So, but I mean, it can't be perfect. You get your newspaper delivered, like the Echo, for example. It comes sometimes in no, maybe the Echo is actually in a plastic-friendly one.
The Echo is a weekly newspaper in Byron Bay. It's just got ads for jobs or services, whatever's happening around the community, and it comes free to every single house. So that's a lot of papers and a lot of plastic bags.
I think the Echo comes in a plastic, 100% biodegradable. It's the other one that comes in the plastic. What's it? Baronshire.
Okay.
The Baronshire, which is another newspaper.
And a lot of newspapers are rolled up in this plastic, horrible. You can't even take it off. Like it's so malleable, isn't it?
That's
just,
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that it's never perfect.
Yeah.
You know, but
you do what you can.
Yeah, as long as you try to limit your your impact, it's just
every little bit counts.
Exactly.
I think that is one of the most important things in life.
That's true.
If you want to do something, do it a little bit at a time. Yeah. It's just practice.
That's true.
It becomes habit after a while, and you don't even realize you're doing it.
Yeah, and sometimes like there's other things that are more complex. Like for example, you try to do the right thing, but then you end up being the bad stuff as well. Let's say you want to buy some garlic, and then you buy organic, but then you realize that the organic garlic is from Mexico, for example, which means that you basically not. I think to me it's wrong. Like if you can buy the garlic here, So of course then you have pesticide, in Australia, or the organic garlic in Mexico, and then all the transport in boats, and so it becomes really complex. What I try to do is try to minimize my impact on the environment, so local, organic as much as possible, or at least pesticide free, and so on and so on. The plastic.
Wow, that's really cool. And has it impacted your diet at all? Like, if you... Do you used to eat a lot of things you don't eat now? Yeah,
well, technically, because you can't buy processed food, you actually end up having a better diet.
I'm thinking about treats. I'm thinking about getting a block of chocolate. I can't, no, it's wrapped in plastic. I can't get it.
Okay, well, actually, chocolate comes wrapped in paper and aluminium foil, so you can actually do it. It's important and all that, but you can't cut everything in your life. I need my chocolate, okay? Chocolate is important. That's the only thing I can't
We all need a bit of chocolate in our lives.
And we don't produce that in Australia, so actually trade, and economy is fine, because we don't produce it here.
Yeah.
But if you produce something, why would you, get it from somewhere else? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. God, I'm thinking so many thoughts now. I'm gonna. When's the market? It's tomorrow, isn't it?
It's every Thursday morning.
Every Thursday.
And then you have the craft market in Byron as well on Sunday. Is it every third Sunday of the month?
Yeah, it could be. There's a lot of markets around here.
Yeah.
Do you always go to the markets and try and
find some... I try to go every Thursday morning, and then I buy stuff also when I can from Green Garage or Santos or Fondies, which are, all those organic places.
Have you been to Baz and Shaz?
Yes, many times.
There's a little suburb just out of Byron Bay. It's called Suffolk Park, and there's an amazing organic, locally produced everything shop, and it's amazing. The fruit and the veggies always smell so fresh, and you can tell they haven't been frozen and shipped from somewhere.
That's true.
I went there yesterday, and there was a huge big carton of broccoli, really cheap, because I don't know, one farmer must have had an overhaul, and you go there and you pick up some nice things.
Yeah, it is nice. It is.
Yeah.
It is a nice place.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah. We've got a lot of options around here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But, as I say, nothing's perfect. I travel a lot, so my impact in terms of plane, is very high, and it's actually not good. Yeah. Or even in my work, I use a lot of chemicals and all that, so it's just not perfect. So you can't do everything, but if you can, what you can control, at least you can minimize on it.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing, really. So what do you do for a job using all these chemicals?
Well, I work at uni. I date fossil remains, like human fossils, for archaeology and
at a university?
Yeah, the one in Lismore, just 40 k's up north.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you fossilize things?
Well, no, I date the fossils that they find in the ground. So I try to work on human evolution.
Okay. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Yeah, learning about history and I guess...
Where you come from.
Yeah, exactly. Your roots. Don't forget your roots.
The roots are important, exactly.
Oh, thank you so much for informing us about this amazing plastic idea. Yeah. I'm inspired now. I'm going to go away and do something.
Wow, that's already something.
Thank you so much for coming in today. If you guys want to check out the transcription for this video, you can go to www.g'dayfromaustralia.com, download the PDF, watch the video, learn some phrases.
And don't buy plastic.
And don't buy plastic. Don't print it out. Just read it online. Thanks for checking out the video. We'll put another one on next week where you can see me or Matt talking to another friend about something completely different. Enjoy your day. Thank you. Bye.
When we saw that lightning strike overhead,